Wednesday, cutoff,
It's
cutoff,
hump
cutoff.
day, baby.
Hump
How you
day,
doing, Mr.
cutoff day.
Mikey? How
I'm
you doing,
doing great.
everybody? You
I'm
know what
doing
we're going to
great.
say? Let us know where you're logging in from, what part of the
Wait,
country or part of the world you're logging in from. Nice to have you guys here. Nice to have
yeah, I
you viewers.
saw people posting that already. We got Thailand, Toronto. We got Minnesota, Hibbing, Minnesota. That's where Richard is from. We got Beaumont, Texas. Richard Daggsy.
Ghana, we got Ghana.
I'm just filling in the gaps here.
I'm in my living room. That's good to know.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah,
Good place to be.
absolutely.
I'm in Shirts, Texas right now. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you here. For those who don't know us, my name is Joel Terrian, Mike Podvay over there.
Mike
And as
Botway, Joel
promised,
over there. There
it's,
we go.
I'm going to poke them.
Yeah, yeah,
And we love to have fun, guys, because if you're not having fun in business, there's no point in being in business. So tonight, we want to get really product centric with you guys. Okay. So welcome to all the new people who are here. We're going to demonstrate an amazing product that's less than $10 a month with absolutely no shenanigans, no upsells, no cross sells, no gotchas, no whatever. It's an amazing home-based business for $9.97 a month with a one-time $40 affiliate fee, guys. So, we want to talk to you a lot about the product this time because, I was talking to Mike 5 minutes before jumping on the call here. And guys, not to confuse you, because we're here to talk about Got Backup, but we started in 1997, okay?
yeah.
And since 1997, we've survived this long and thrived this long and made, hundreds of millions of dollars over the years or whatever because of one reason and one reason only. Because we have products that people love, and because they love, they're willing to pay for them month in, year in, so on and so forth. There's people on this webinar right now, like Richard Weberg and many, many others who've been clients for decades, folks. Decades, not
Absolutely.
years,
Yeah.
decades. Like since we almost started the company, I still have people from my hometown in Canada, and we left there in 2007, folks, who still are customers of ours because they
Yeah.
love our products and services.
Goes back to the old kiosk.ws days. And
Yep.
we have many people on this call that go back to that 2 decades ago already. Wow. Yeah, incredible. Incredible. But why? It's because we offer product and services that people need, that people can utilize, and they get paid on the referral basis through our compensation plan. So believe me, if we didn't have any product and service and retention with those product and services, there'd be no opportunity anywhere.
Yeah. So getting really real as an example, guys, and I'm not here to mention companies or whatever, but in my 20 years, I've seen at least 100 companies come and go. Some have had immense success because they had the right leadership on board, and 6 months later or even sooner, they're crashing and burning. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies. So that's one thing. The other thing I also wanted to dispel with a few people, not to be on the negative side, but we've had some help desk tickets. Some people saying, well, I don't really want to get involved in Got Backup because Joel jumps all over the place. Absolutely not true, guys. We have had the same company for 25 years. Of course, the different name in Canada. In the United States, it's called GVO.
What did they mean by that? I have to cut you off. What? Because I don't know about what did they mean by that? You jumping all over the place.
Well, like if we have, that's what I was about to explain, guys. So we have multiple products. Okay, Got Backup is just one of them. We have great web hosting and web design. We have a video streaming service called VidUber. We have a conference software called My Own Meeting and hotconference.com. We have many products. So the perception on the internet was, there goes Joel promoting something. No. We're just promoting one of our own products.
Yeah.
We're not creating a new opportunity and jumping from here to over there. So guess what? If one day I talk about SendShark, which is our autoresponder, it's because it's a really awesome tool. Okay. So enough about that, guys, because things have been going really, really well. We're just over 22,000 paid members. Still, that's just the beginning. And I really wanted to just do two things tonight. We're going to do the same slides for 5 slides, which is just give you our background, okay? Because it's very important. A lot of people, if they're going to be storing their data with us, They want to make sure we're not living in the basement. Okay. So is it more than 116 countries we're in now, Mike?
Actually, Joel, we hit it's probably more than that, Joel. I'm just, I have two eyes. I try to keep up as best I can. But we hit for sure 115 today, with Maldives coming in at 115th country, and the ninth smallest country in the world, and the smallest country in Asia. They're I think 750 kilometers south of Sri Lanka. Just a little P dot on the map.
Yeah.
But
so
backup lives
conservatively,
there.
It's 116, and there's 195 countries in the world, guys. We're really growing in leaps and bounds all over the world, really making a mark. And by no means have we hit saturation in any country. So let's talk a little for the new people. Let's talk about our background first.
Sure.
But I have to start with this slide, guys. Commissions earned by Got Backup affiliates is 100% dependent on you. If you do nothing, you can get some magic spillover, but you're not going to get rich. Okay. No. Other companies, I'm just going to say, who say do nothing and make up to $2,047 is absolute bullshit. Excuse my language, because it's just true. It's just true. Okay.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
And I don't mean that to bash other companies, but when somebody tells you do nothing and make money, can you make 50 cents? Can you make $1.50? Can you make $5? Probably. Yeah. But are you going to make a full-time income? Absolutely not. So guys, that's why we put up this slide. What you put into it is what you get out of it, just like everywhere in life. Okay. So just to give you our background a little bit, because I know a lot of people say, hey, if I'm going to be storing our data, is it a professional data center? So we started in 1997 in Gatineau, Quebec. And then we ended up moving in 2007 because we outgrew the city we were living in to San Antonio, Texas, in 2007. So let's continue to move forward. This is just our articles of incorporation showing you that indeed on March 22nd, 2007, we registered out of Delaware, Global Virtual Opportunities. And again, GVO has been the main company that I've been promoting for my whole career, okay? Yes, GVO has multiple products, but we have multiple products that people love. Just like GoDaddy has multiple products that people love, we have multiple products that people love, and that's what has allowed us to survive. So this was our first data center in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. This was our first server room floor, which turned into this as being our first server room. Now, we know this is really ugly, but remember, guys, this was 20-some years ago, okay?
And so 20 years ago, that was
state of the art.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Highly ugly, but highly functional. Okay. All the redundancy, everything we need, but we learned our lesson.
Well, it's funny. If you go back to that slide now, Joel, you could take those, go back for a second. You can take everything that you see in that image right there
and put it on one server.
Put it on one Blade server now.
Yep.
And still have room.
Exactly, dude. And that's why, we continue to grow without having to grow out of our server room. Mike's right. And there's 3 rows of servers in this front end here, guys. Every server today could fit on one little tiny Blade server in this server room. Okay. So then in 2007, we moved to Schertz, Texas, in our beautiful state-of-the-art data center here. And I'll probably take you on that tour in just a minute. And then we're going to get really, really focused on what the heck do I get besides an amazing home-based business opportunity. What do I get for $9.97 per month? Okay. So let's move forward in that. Okay. Here's why you want to make this your home. We're 100% unique. Backup is not sexy. It's not an energy drink. It's not something that's going to heal your joints, but it's something you ever heard of the people that made the most money in the gold rush were the people selling the picks and shovels.
Absolutely.
More so than the people digging for gold.
Yeah.
This is what we are. We are a tool in a digital marketplace that's growing in leaps and bounds. So it's no longer a want, it's a need. Okay. So the need, and that's the key, the need for secure, high quality cloud storage was proven by Dropbox with over 700 million users, and they don't even have an affiliate program. Okay. They're not paying out even a penny, not even 50 cents. Okay. And what they did to grow their company is every time you referred somebody, they'd give you 2 gigs of extra space for a maximum of 16 gigs.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's another thing that popped up that I want to explain to people. People say, hey, well, I can get 5 gigs free at Google Drive, or I can get 2 gigs free at Dropbox. Absolutely. But if you really want to back up your whole family, okay, the smallest hard drive, to my knowledge, on an iPhone right now is 64 gigs. Okay, that's a small hard drive. The smallest hard drive on a PC right about now is about 500 gigs. So there's no way on 2 gigs, 5 gigs, 15 gigs, or even 50 gigs are you even being able to back up 10% of your phone.
Yeah,
or 5% of your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, guys? So imagine what we can do when we're paying you back 75% residual income. So what makes us unique? Okay. If you fill up your phone with iCloud or OneDrive, they'll offer you 2 terabytes of space, which is 2,000 gigabytes for you and you only. What made us revolutionary and different is we offer you 6 terabytes of space, 3 times the amount, for unlimited devices, and for you and 5 other family members. And those family members do not have to live with you. Okay. So people say, wait a minute, Joel, just so I completely understand, you're telling me that for less than $10 a month, I'm able to back device I have for me and 5 other family members, even if they live with me or they don't, for less than $10 a month, and back up everything? The answer is yes. We're giving you an enormous amount of very secure cloud storage space, and it's interactive as well. And we'll show you that tonight. Okay. So here's the main point before we go on the tour and show you everything about the software. Read my lips, as the president would say. The only thing that matters in a great opportunity is a great product. End of story. Okay. So if you're in a travel deal, but you can get your travel cheaper somewhere else, it's a no-go. Okay. If you're promoting health products or something else, but you can get it cheaper at Walmart, you guys get the point. Okay. You got to have a great product that has 2 things: is competitively priced in the marketplace, and people are used to using regardless of an opportunity. Okay. So if we come back to what we said about Dropbox, 700 million people are using Dropbox right now. That shows that there's an absolute need for trusted, secure cloud storage space. So let me remove this slide. Let's take you on the tour to show you where your data is stored, guys. And then we're going to come back, because we're only 10 minutes in, and show you everything under the hood of what you get for less than $10 a month, because that's the most important part. Why is it the most important part, guys? Inherently, you guys know that roughly 80% of people don't make money when they join an MLM. Okay. Most don't. But guess what? When they fall in love with a product that's less than a margarita, that's what they stick around. And I have some more news to share with you guys. This is amazing. We're now at almost 75% of you are using the product or service. 75%. Are you going to cancel a $10 a month or a $9.97 subscription if you're backing up all your stuff for your whole family? And the answer is absolutely not.
So that's where the retention comes in.
Exactly.
It's great for company. It's great for affiliate. Once you start loading data, or family members start loading data into their accounts, the membership stays live.
It's sticky.
Yeah.
It's absolutely sticky. Okay. So let's take you on the tour and show you where your data is stored, guys. We are completely 100% PCI compliant. Okay. What does that mean, guys? It means that by federal law of the US government, we are legally allowed to store credit cards in this data center. Okay. Along with 256-bit encryption security, you have to have certain security protocols inside your data center. The first protocol is this: you have to have a coded door to get into your server room. Okay. 2 coded doors. So I'm going to code this door right now. Okay. Come in here, and then you have to have a second coded door. Now, if you notice in this room, okay, there's no windows, there's no nothing, there's no entry into this room. You have to enter through here to be able to get into our server room. Server room is over here where the GVO logo is. Again, this door is coded here, so I'm going to open this door. And here we are in our server room, guys. Okay. So here we are in the server room. This is where all the magic happens. Okay. So the next question that comes up is, Joel, what if you lose my data? Statistically impossible. So let me explain that. No single point of failure in the data. So as an example, now see here up here, you can see how much the wind is blowing from the vents in the ceiling. Okay, the cold air is strategically blowing down from the vents in the ceiling, and you can see this. That should be taped back up. There we go. But you can see how strong the cold air is here, and that creates the efficiency. But coming back to your data storage, see this storage array here? There's 14 hard drives. 4 of these hard drives could fail at the exact same moment. And then and only then will we lose data. But guess what? Statistically, 4 drives never fail. But if they did, this server of storage is backed up to this server of storage. Yeah. Impossible to lose your data. Okay? That's number one. Number two, what about power? Does the server room ever go offline? Well, it has once in many, many years. Okay? A power, B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. So no single point of failure there. Same with the air conditioning. 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners. Now it's 90-some degrees here today. It's only 66 degrees in this room. And believe me, if we come back here where the air is really blowing, it's like 60 degrees in front of the servers right here. Okay, guys? So very, very efficient. So why do we do that? The cold air comes here, it gets sucked into the servers, and then behind this glass is our hot aisle. So really efficient. Now, what if there's a fire in this room? Not a problem. We have what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does is it sucks all the oxygen out of the room. If there's no oxygen, there's no fire. Okay, guys? So that's the basics of the server room.
Beautiful.
And to keep it simple, I'm not going to give you just because I want to get into what do you get for $9.97. Okay, guys? So let's come back over to the tech room over here.
Thanks for fixing my little sticky note there in the server there.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mike. I didn't want that.
See, I mean, folks, the techs, of course, have, minds that, they know where everything is in the server room. Put it that way. Yeah, and
well, I was actually, it's funny you say that, Mike. I was going to show them some of that tonight, like show a little bit more of our infrastructure and how we monitor.
So those sticky notes are basically for Joel and I. I mean, more so me. I'm not a technical guy at all, but I definitely, so I can sleep at night, I need to know where things are. So, anyways.
By the way, Mike, did you get more forks like you promised?
Yeah, I actually, I'll let the cat out of the bag.
Again, right?
I'll let the cat out of the bag. Richard Weberg, you got a fork. I sent it out Friday. Richard Dagg, you got a fork coming. I sent it out Friday. Linda Cromar, you got a fork. I sent it out Friday. And there's others, but
somebody else got forks that I don't even have a fork anymore. So
I have them in my desk.
Inside joke to the new people, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate first the mobile app, and then we're going to get inside of everything that you get. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the mobile app. And so it will back up. Let me be clear. It will back up all iPhones, all Androids, all tablets, all computers, Mac computers, Windows computers, whatever. Okay. It will absolutely back up everything that you have. So how does it work? That's got backup in the cloud right there for me. Okay. And the inside joke that happens is I always try to take a unique picture of something to show you how the software works in real time. So one time I was taking a picture of a dirty fork and it just went viral. So now we got
the only thing on your desk right at the time.
We got back up forks going out all over the place. Tonight, for uniqueness, and tell Michael I get my own got back up fork.
Actually, I have a pile of them in my desk drawer. Top desk drawer, you'll find a got back up fork.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm going to go get one now then.
Yeah, for sure. And Richard, you got your fork? Great. Throw a photo on Facebook. You know I'm going to tell you guys this. Anyone that gets a fork at a surprise here, it's, throw it in the group. People get a kick out of these forks. JL, yeah, you're on the list. I got to get back to it. I'll send out another batch over the weekend. But yeah, needless to say, the fork thing took off like a little craze. It's a good little fun little got
And
back
you
up
know what,
there.
Michael?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you're a fork hoarder.
Yeah.
You're not sharing those forks. So look at guys, I got my. He wouldn't even give the CEO his own got backup fork. You're a
Holy
fork
mackerel!
hoarder. You're a bad
horrible
man.
man. A horrible man.
So let's get back to the presentation. And again, guys, we love to have fun because if you're not having fun, there's no point in being in business. So a lot of people say, okay, Joel, sounds great, but what about an external hard drive? Well, one, they failed. Two, let me just tell that one story. Guys, I was getting on a cruise ship 13 years ago, give or take, and I brought my laptop bag. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. When my kids were growing up, I was an avid photographer. I love creating memories of my kids. Shot collectively 20 to 30,000 pictures and probably 5,000 videos. On my laptop and on my external hard drive was every single picture of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. Well, we got to the ship, and there's these people called porters who will take your baggage and put it into your room. The reason they want to take your baggage for you is because they want you partying right away. They want you on the ship drinking, spending all
get the drink ban, load up. Yeah, exactly.
Go party right away. Let us take care of the hard stuff. I reluctantly gave my laptop bag to the porter. My laptop bag got stolen. And again, remember, in my laptop bag was my external hard drive and my computer. I lost every single memory of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. So that's why Got Backup was born. So yeah, external hard drives fail. And I remember thinking on the cruise ship, man, if I just had that in a secure location, I didn't care if the laptop cost me $1,500. I cared about all those memories. The only memories I have left, guys, are the ones that I printed off and put on my wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Which was really, so we're going to demonstrate to you that, guess what? Even with an external hard drive, you don't even have to plug it in. So I'm going to take my beautiful Got Backup fork. I'm going to take a picture of this Got Backup fork in front of all of you right here, right now, which I just did. And now it's time to demonstrate everything about the software. Okay.
That's cool that people know about the fork now, Joel. That's really good.
That's good. Yeah. I know why I didn't know, but anyway, lots of forks are going out. Just please, will you keep me one fork? That's all I'm asking for. I'll even pay for it, dude.
You found my stash. That's okay.
Yeah, a 4-quarter. Gee whiz. Anyway, guys, so let's start sharing my screen.
Get into your cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is cool, folks. What Joel's going to show you, a lot of people think, okay, it's, and this you can take in when you speak to people, when you send them an email, when you communicate with people. When you mention the cloud word, they automatically think storage, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then and then the novice is like, okay, all my stuff just gets dumped into the cloud.
Yeah.
Not thinking what next. But Joel will show you on the back end that it's a full collaboration tool. It's an organization portal.
Get better and better and better and better. Yeah. So let me start sharing my screen, guys, and let me come over to the cloud here. So just for intents and purposes, let me log out and log back into the cloud, just so you guys, because I really want to be product centric tonight. I'm going to log in here. Mm-hmm. And from here, you have a dashboard here. And then you can come over to your files, your photos, all types of stuff. So again, not only is it just backup, but it's full organization suite and a full collaboration suite.
It's awesome. Yeah.
I'm going to click on the photos here, guys. Okay. And there you
go.
It is.
There it is.
There it is. The non-forkable token.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a beautiful NFT. Okay. Now, because I'm going to slow down and talk more about the product tonight, guys, and including the marketing tools of your product. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Is I can share a folder, I can share a file, I can share a Word doc, I can share whatever I want. If I want to share this beautiful picture with all you guys, I simply click open sidebar here. I click the sharing button. I click the share link here. It copies it to the clipboard. And then I can come back to StreamYard here and I can post it in here. And there you go. You have that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did it show? Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
There, guys. So you have share links, okay, inside the software. So coming back over here, let me get rid of that for now so you can see the screen better. So that's the first thing. You can collaborate and share anything and everything that you want to, okay? So this is just a raw look of your photos. And by the way, guys, the service is only going to get better, okay? Because what we discovered a few weeks ago, we are adding, well, here, let me, no, I don't want to go there yet, because I was going to say, let me show you all our monitoring tools. Like, I really want to get behind the scenes of how secure we are for you guys. But these are all, just as an example, this is a monitoring tool. Remember, Mike said at the start of the call, we don't really need the paper on the server rooms. They have all types of monitoring for everything that we do behind the scenes. So at the minute there's an even ounce of issue with any of our clusters, so these are all the servers that are in our cluster right now. If there's problems, they're going to get listed here. Okay. But I don't want to confuse you. This is not part of the software. Let me come back here. But the one thing I wanted to show you guys is if I go and download this image here and I open it, what you'll see here, guys, and this is what we discovered, and we had no idea until we brought in some Cisco engineers, is the cloud was getting a little bit slow and we were getting concerned. So we kept adding more and more and more and more servers into our cloud. And this is just something that I want to be totally transparent with you all, is we discovered that because all those servers, okay, so just coming back here for a moment, all these servers and many more than just this page, okay, all of these servers talk to each other, because that's by definition what a cloud is. Your data is stored in so many different locations that it's impossible to lose that data. Okay. Does that make sense, Mike? That's what cloud storage is. It's the storage in a very, very secure location in multiple locations so that you never lose that data. So these are all the different servers in our storage cloud, and each of these servers talk to each other every millisecond. So what we discovered, guys, is right here, and that's why things are going to radically improve, even though things are very good. Don't get me wrong. With all those servers talking to each other, we noticed high interface utilization, not of the servers, but of the network. Okay. So you can see here, 85% utilization there, 94% utilization there, 94% utilization there, 93%, so on and so forth. Okay. 81 down here. So what once we discovered this, we're upgrading the whole network from gig-E to 10 gig-E. You don't need to understand what that means, but we're making it 10 times faster. Okay. Which is really, really, really awesome.
That's going to be awesome. Those switches are, major horsepower.
So we ordered all new Cisco equipment, and it's being shipped now. So we imagine as long as everything gets shipped here by mid next week, we're going to start implementing all the new network equipment, and you're going to see even things are great, but it's going to get 10 times better, 10 times faster. Okay. So don't want to confuse you guys there. But again, so let's get back to what you get for your $9.97 a month. So you get full organization and collaboration. You can go by photos. You can go by videos. Okay. So here's all my different videos in here. Okay. And these are some amazing videos of one of our leadership members, Ivan, doing trade shows, guys. Just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, okay. Ivan's rocking it. He finished last week in New Jersey, and I was working with him today. He's getting ready for a show in Toronto this Saturday, and then he's in Edmonton.
Wow,
but incredible representation for the company brand, for sure. Amazing.
So let me have some fun with this one, guys. As you guys recognize this video. This is a sales video on the Got Back Up tour page, just for fun, because I want to keep this interactive with you all. Whoops. Well, you saw how fast the download is there.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, download it in an instant. So here, let me show you this again. Let me pick a bigger video that I might have in here. Here's a great video of some of our leadership, Tammy and Christian. So if I click here, guys, I've got that video. Okay, here it is. But watch how fast. If I come here, I go open the sidebar and I click a sharing link here. Okay, I'm going to share it. And then I'm going to come and open a new window here. And this video is not huge, but still big enough, 257 megabytes. Watch the download speeds we get here. If I click here, okay, and I come over here, and I go to the download, you'll see that it's downloading very, very quickly. Okay. I'm going to pause it because I don't want it on my computer. But those are the types of network speeds you'll all going to see when we upgrade the network. Okay. But let me come back here. So you can go by video. You can do whatever you want. Now, if I have certain files that are not photos and videos, I can come back here to my files and I can look for my PowerPoint presentations, my Word docs, whatever I want. So right here, if I'm looking for a specific PowerPoint, I can go .ppt like this. And here I have some of the got backup presentations. I can click here again. And from here, it will load the presentation, but I can also share that presentation with you guys as well. Okay. If I want to, but let me come back to the files here.
Yeah, you can create PowerPoint within the interface.
Yeah, you can create PowerPoints, you can create Word documents.
Totally collaboration. You can share them. You can work on them together.
Exactly. So here is just all the folders that have been mirrored off of my computer. So here's all my iPhone photos in this folder here, guys, and so forth. Okay. This is going to take a while to load because I have 76,000.
Yeah, it's probably 72 terabytes.
Yeah, well, it's a lot. Not quite that much. But yeah, here we go. So I have photo after photo after photo in here, years and years and years and years of stuff. And again, this is going to continue to improve because we saw the network saturation in here. So here's an example. Here's some pictures of my kids that I did still have simply because we were these were ones that I had printed off and so forth. So and so forth. So let me come back here. Somebody keeps pinging me here.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting
here. Probably some of my staff members and so forth. Yeah. But anyway, let me come back here to the files. Let me see who's pinging me.
And there's a little photo editor back there too, folks, where you can crop out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me show that. I forgot about that. So let me come back to photos.
It's a cool little portal, that's for sure.
And let me take a more interesting photo. These are pictures that we took when we were in Alanya, Turkey. Let me take this one for fun. And I can go from here and I can do whatever I want with this picture. I can crop it. I can draw on it. Whatever. I can add text. You guys get the point. I can add filters to it. If I want to make it a different color, a different look, a different feel. And people in real time can collaborate with you on this, okay? If I want to make the image bigger, I can. If I want to make it smaller, I can. It's a full collaboration tool as well. I can adjust it in many ways that I want to. I can do round images. I can resize it. Anything and everything that you think you want to do, you can. You can do that. And so I'm going to drop the changes here, come back inside here. And now, in addition to that, you can also create albums, okay? Albums that can be collaborative or albums that you can share. Mm-hmm. What I mean by collaborative album, people can add to that album and they don't need to be a member of Got Backup. So this was the first trade show that was done by this amazing gentleman here. Well, many people, don't let me say that. He was the spearhead. This is Ivan. And we had amazing, amazing group of 12 top leaders here. This is how much, guys, people believe in what we're doing. Look at this fantastic.
Incredible. I think Ivan had 30 feet, and 30 feet at a trade show is huge.
Huge.
And you
he
can
made
tell
a
by the
digital product feel so tangible. Yeah. And he was so creative too. I'm trying to this picture, he said, was off the charts with people, guys. It showed in all the countries that we were in. And he said there was people lining up constantly to learn more because, you go to a trade show or a franchise show, you're expected to lay out tens of thousands of dollars to start a business.
Exactly.
For us, it's $40 one time and $9.97 per month. So here's some of the other amazing leaders, Ivan and his beautiful wife and Chris and Tammy. Do you know who that is, Mike? I just don't remember his name. But anyway, this was at the trade show itself. Amazing, amazing people. So you can create albums. If I come back to another album, here's an album that I created in Alanya when we were in Alanya, Turkey. So, and this is something that not only you have, your whole family has separate accounts.
That there you go, Fred.
Collaborate.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to cut you off there for a second. Fred had kind of that question. No, Fred, they're totally separate
accounts.
Separate accounts. Yes, you're the account holder, you're creating sub accounts for family members. No, you're not going to have access to any of their data.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
They're separate accounts, and we'll show you that on the back end. So that kind of gives you a strong overview, guys, of the software itself that you get in the cloud. Okay. So again, what else do I have in here?
Well, there's notes in there, there's docs in there, there's PowerPoint in there.
Yeah.
The main thing is for everyone to understand it's not just a massive dump of data into the cloud.
It's completely organized for
It's
you.
an organization portal for
Yeah.
you and the family. It's an awesome back end to it.
So you can see here, guys, I'm not even using a terabyte yet. I'm using 471 gigabytes. Okay. But again, people say, well, what if I go get my free storage? 2 gigabytes is nothing. 5 gigabytes is nothing.
Well, it's
15
nothing, and it's
gigabytes
only
is
going to
nothing.
get gobbled up even more and more as the days and the weeks and the years go by.
Yeah.
The data that everyone's collecting right now, it's growing by the hour. It's growing by the minute. So yeah, I mean, what they're offering now is chump change. You're definitely going to have to upgrade at some point. But somebody had a point in here as well. We'll cover that later on. They had I think it was iCloud, how to get stuff off of iCloud, and I guess like Dropbox. But Joel and I will cover that after.
Yeah.
In regards to our import export feature, bringing stuff into your Got Backup. There's Johnny Berger.
Yeah. So here's one of my best friends, guys, who got married on Canyon Lake here in Texas. And this is here forever. It never deteriorates. It never goes away. It's an original every single time. So we did videos and photos and all kind of stuff for his wedding, right? This is timeless and here forever. That's just one thing. Other photos, or actually, let me go to other files in here, and then we'll get back into the marketing side of this. So when I created, by the way, guys, let me show you this. Stay the hell away from aspartame, okay? Side note, but I'm just showing you the cloud. I got 9 massive lesions on my brain from aspartame here, guys. I got really sick for a really long time. I'm not into getting into my sickness. Just stay the heck away from aspartame. These were my redemption photos. So just to share with you guys, up here is when I was at my sickest. I had dropped over 100 pounds of muscle. I was about 150 pounds here. And these other pictures aren't narcissistic pictures, guys. These are pictures just reminding me of my redemption of becoming healthy again. That's another side note. But again, these are memories that I get to share with my family and friends for the rest of my life. Here's 2 PowerPoint presentations that I see right here in this folder. Okay. So it's a complete collaboration suite. Now let's close the cloud and show you the marketing side of Got Backup, everything that we give you to be an absolute success with this opportunity, guys. So here I am. You don't need to look at this. I'm just going to auto log in to a demo account, which is right here. Okay. Now we make things very, very simple. And if Linda's on the call, Linda, thank you for updating all of these videos. We're going to get them live soon. Linda is our master trainer. But all you need to do to learn your members area here, guys, is once you log in, is watch this. Once you watch this video, it takes you through everything that you have here. Okay. So let's talk about how you use the tool from this side. If I click here, it opens up my cloud. Okay. And again, remember, guys, this is a demo account. So I've got 5.9 free terabytes. I've got 393 terabytes used already. Here's where I can create the additional family account. Okay. So I created a username that I want for that account. Let me call it Justin Terrian 2. I simply add a new member from here, and then it's going to give me a link that I can send to that family member by email, and he can go and create his own separate account into the cloud. So they're completely separate. You don't see what your kids have, vice versa.
They'll have their own separate login, everything.
Exactly, guys. So that's where you go and add your other accounts. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Now let's talk about the secondary most part of this. Let me reframe your mind, guys. The 3 most important things. Number 1 is the distributor. You guys. Why? Without the distributors, we have no company, we have no sales. Number 2, and a very close number 2, is the product. Okay. That's why we wanted to show you the product. what the heck do you get for less than $10 a month?
Mhm.
And number 3 is seamless automated marketing tools so that duplication is really, really hot. Okay. So we've literally done just about everything for you. So if we click on reseller tools right here, and by the way, guys, we're creating some new lead capture pages very, very soon.
Yeah.
These are the pages that you can use to generate referrals. Okay. So these pages, these opt-in pages, this one and this one here, are directly attached to something called your lead capture system, which is right here. Okay. So how do you get leads into your lead capture system? Comes from, and it's a full email marketing suite, guys. Okay. So let's talk about first, how do you get people into your lead capture system? So if I come back to the reseller tools and I go to this link here in a new window, this is my, let me refresh. I know why that happened. Let me just refresh.
Yeah, because
There we go. It's because I was in the power line minutes ago, guys. This is my affiliate URL. This is the URL of, so I can decide to promote this page or this page or this page. This is the page that you use to invite people to the live webinars. A lot of people say, Joel, I'm scared to death of selling. No problem. Bring them to one of our live webinars like we're on right now, and we'll do the selling and telling. It's very
send them that link. Get them on a webinar.
Yeah, that's exactly. Get them on a webinar, guys. So coming back, how do you generate leads? There's your leaderboard. I meant to go to the lead capture system again. Hang on a sec. If we go to the reseller tools, the lead capture system right here. How do we get leads into our lead capture system? You come right here, and I come here, and I put in Joel and Joel Therrien at gmail.com. I click reserve my position. It's going to redirect me, and I'm going to have, I see it says it was suppressed, so it may not add here. Yeah, I got to add a different email because I've used that email address 10,000 times. So let me log out. Let me come back to the page here because, again, it suppressed that email because I've used it many times. Why do we do that, guys? Because we don't want bots filling out the forms and creating spam and junk leads for you, okay? So let me come back to the reseller tools. Let me come back to this page again. And let me fill it out with an email address that I'm not using all over the place. So let me just put my name. So we have a catch-all account, so I can put any email address I want here. I click reserve my position. I'm not going to get that little red thing. This brings people into the power line. This is the most powerful tool you can have because it shows you just how quickly people are growing below you here. Of course, I just opted in. We'll come back in a few minutes and see if anybody else opts in after me, okay? But that's what generates the lead. If I come back to the lead capture system here, you'll now see there is one lead in the system, and that lead is right here, okay? So see, these other ones are blocked because these are all, by the way, a lot of people have asked, what does blocked mean? Blocked doesn't mean they're not a member. Blocked means that they put in a fake email address. So you're not going to email that address again. Okay. So I have one active member here. Now let's come back here and let's just pretend there was 500 people here. See how it went back to 0? Because it probably blocked that email too. Okay, guys. So if I come back here, because it detected that this was a fake email address. We do that on purpose because we don't want people putting in fake email addresses, right? So that's why I blocked it.
It keeps things clean, keeps the,
okay. So awesome. That answers one question for you all. We keep it very clean, very powerful email marketing. Okay. Let me come back here and let's look here and let's just imagine there's 400 people here. Let's say a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I'm generating leads, but Joel, I'm scared to death. I don't know what to say to these leads. I don't know what to say to, how to say it, so on and so forth. So I can come back to my digital tools here, and I can come to the reseller tools, okay? And I can come to pre-enroll ad copy right here. And I can actually email this now. So if I click here, what you'll see is it automatically creates a really beautiful professional template on your behalf. Okay. So these are called merge tags. So if I opted in on the page as Joel, when I get the email, it's going to say Joel. My
Yeah.
name is your name. This
You
is
don't touch those.
what's that, Mike?
I said you don't touch those.
No, this is going to replace it with your name. Okay. Now, the rest here, you might want to add a little bit of your story, a little bit of your why, and you're going to want to add your, how you want to be contacted. So you can leave it as the best email. If you want to put in a phone number, which I suggest you do. Okay. My Skype is Joel. Now, the reason why you have to add these things in, because we don't know what your Skype or phone number is, right? And there you go. I've modified it enough, and I click add. And what that does is it's going to redirect me to a section here, and you see this little red button. Now, this could be going to 500 people or 500,000 people
in one shot.
In one shot. You simply click here, and boom, it sends that mail. It's going out. That's it. Okay. Completely done for you there. Completely. And, relative to that as well, if I come back to the reseller tools here, guys, when we say everything's done for you, we give you your pre-enroll ad copy. We give you your advertising ad copy that you can send to friends and family and whoever you want to. Okay. We even have a preview button so you can see what it's going to look like when you send it to people, so on and so forth. That's done for you. We've done banners for you as well. Okay. Banners for social media, banners for websites, whatever you think. Okay. So we've got banners here that you can use.
Web banners.
We've got social media banners over here. We're adding a ton all the time. However, we've got tons and tons of stuff as well. If I come over here to Facebook and I, once this opens, and I come to the Got Backup group, guys, if you go to all the images here, you'll see that there's just tons and tons and tons and tons of images in here. If you want to talk about the last event that they did or whatever, you can simply use any of these pictures. Now, people, a lot of people say, okay, I want to use this picture. How do I save it? You just simply click on it, you right click, and you go save image as, and you give it whatever name you want, Joel.
Voila, and it's yours.
And now it's yours. Okay. That's how easy you can save pictures and in the Facebook group. So let me come back here, but we have a lot here as well. We not only have social media posts, we have videos that you can use, funny videos that you can use. Okay. So let's just play one of them for fun.
Yeah, that's a great one. Boink. Little bit of fun. Our video guy has a good, fun, creative mind.
Yeah, let me show my favorite, Mike. I hope it's in here. Yeah, this one, guys. This one I love.
I can't hear the volume, though, Joel. I can't hear the volume.
Oh, you can't?
No.
I guess it's well, damn it. Okay, well, let me go like this. Let me copy this, and let me share it with you all before I play it.
There we go. How about that?
Go. You can play it from there, guys, but let me come back to where I was. Where was I? I was over here. It's too bad you can't hear the volume, but it's just hilarious. Well, see, we even do it for vertical or we do it for horizontal. So let me play this one. It's a bunch of people cheering for Got Backup, baby. So anyway, the point is everything is here for you guys, okay? So we even have a place where you can go and buy business cards. Now, this is done by a gentleman that we really trust. His name is Stan. You can come here off his website and order business cards and postcards if you want to, okay? There's that in there. Then we have, by the way, guys, big announcement. Thank you to Dr. Koa, if he's on this webinar or any of his team members. He said, Joel, I love these mini contests. However, can you pay out more than the top 3? This week and this week right now, guys, and you're going to see the announcement very soon. This is Dr. Koa here. I was talking to him early today. We're going to create a top 10.
Whoa.
So, yes.
Whoa.
Top 10 people are going to make money, and this is the weekly contest. Then we have the overall leaderboards here, guys. Okay. And this is the leaderboards for Got Backup. This gentleman here, Richard Weberg, has made well over $300,000 with us now. Not in Got Back Up and in Our Company Told. A lot of you know Glory McDonald. A lot of you know Robert Polo. These are all rock stars, guys, who absolutely believe in what we're doing. Cassandra Elkin as well. And then from here in my business, you also have the leaderboard company wide with all the different software tools that we have. Many people are getting into these gem tiers already. We have many diamonds. Do we have one blue diamond yet, Mike? I believe so. And a lot of people reaching towards black diamond, $1 million earners. Okay. Also in here, we have a full explanation of the compensation plan. But a lot of people have been saying, well, Joel, what about if you're not a member? Is there a page that people can use relative to showing them the compensation plan and everything? So if I come back to the lead capture system here, to the reseller tools, this affiliate URL is for your warm market. Okay. So if we click on this page here, it's just one of our webinar replays, one of our better webinar replays. And then you also have here everything on how you get paid and so forth. Okay. And you can even give people the compensation plan PDF right off of here. Guys, we've thought of everything for your success. Okay. We also have FAQs here, all about aspects of the business. We also have here as well, if I come back to the welcome, we have all the installation videos here. Okay. It's very, very easy to install. Okay. Very, very easy to install. Now, the one thing I forgot to do as I look over this is I forgot to show you how the software works on a computer. So let me come and close some of this stuff I don't need so that I don't get confused. This was our monitoring. I don't want to close that tab. Let me close this, this, and this. Let me come back over here. And so let's say, guys, I'm working on a new Word doc. So here's a new email that I was creating. Okay. So let me take this and save it. And let me save as Joel's new email. Okay. And I'm going to save it in my downloads folder. I click save. And what you're going to see up here is it's automatically syncing that doc to my cloud. Okay. And my cloud, again, guys, is over here. It's automatically uploading that new Word doc to my cloud right here. Set and forget. See, it's already there. See that? I saved it as Joel's new email. Joel's new email is already in the cloud right here. Set and forget, completely done for you. Absolutely completely done for you. Okay. So there's that. And then we have the weekly contest. We have the regular leaderboards under my business. We've got all your compensation plan, where to view your downline, where our live webinar schedule is here, guys. And again, if you need your affiliate link for the live webinars, you simply click here and then it'll bring you back here. This is your live webinar link. A lot of people say, Joel, how does the live webinar link work? Well, let me show you. Okay. So if I click on this, I don't want to click there. Well, I could click from here. So I'm going to copy this to clipboard. I'm going to come over here and I'm not going to be able to stay there, but you'll see this username here. Okay. Let me change this just for Joel Tarian. Okay. If I click that, you're going to see it's going to redirect me the live webinar here, which I've paused. So this is where you guys are all live. But if I come back to my members area and let's say I go to from here back to the Got Backup website, you're going to see that you're automatically going to get credit for the sale. So if I come to digital tools and I go to the reseller tools and I just take this link without the ID on the end. Okay, let me take this, come back here, paste here. You're going to see that if I go to join, okay, monthly, let's say, it's going to say referred by Joel Tarian. Now, if I take that same link from here, let's say, and I go from my affiliate URLs here, and I use the actual live GB demo one here. So let me click there. It's going to, again, redirect me to the live webinar, which is right here. But see what happens. If I refresh this page, it's now going to see referred by demo account. So that's why we say use your affiliate link here to bring people to the live webinar, because when we make a call to action at the end of the webinar, you get credit. And guess what? I guess it's time to make a call to action. So as an example, if you want to join, so coming back, let me just get rid of this for now. By the way, guys, is this really helpful to you guys on how much you're getting
There's
for your
a lot of cool little nuggets back
family
there.
for less than
Absolutely.
$10 a month?
Yeah.
All the marketing tools, all the cloud for your whole family. It's amazing. Okay.
The value's insane,
So
dude.
if you come back here, go to that call to action, you can join the team. So why is tonight the most important time to join, guys? Tonight is the most important time to join because tonight at midnight is the cutoff. Okay. What does the cutoff mean? Everybody who's in the paid power line and pre-enrolled but paid moves into the matrix. So we had another 1,100 or so people join this week. 1,100 people are going to be moved from the matrix, from the power line into the matrix. Okay. So the faster you join tonight, the better positioning you get into the matrix. When you're in the matrix, that's when you start making an income. Mike, over to you. Anything you want to say, bud?
Yeah, actually, I saw a question in regards to Spanish. Yes, there'll be a full Spanish version coming out. I have two guys in Valencia right now that are about 75% done in the translations. It's close to 90 pages deep. There's and out of those 90 pages, there's probably 20, 30 that are just strictly email. But these guys are knocking it out of the ballpark, and I hope come next week, Monday, I can definitely start the Spanish tour page, power line, sub login, members area, videos. JB's already got the videos ripped for me with subtitle for Spanish, so that should come together rather quickly. We're just fixing a couple of little small fundamentals on the Italian side. I was actually short 22 pages for the members area. They got knocked out at the same time my translator was knocking them out. Our markup was ripping the text and getting it into the members area. So even I hope we can definitely test it by Friday and kind of announce things Monday, Tuesday for the Italian market, while initiating the Spanish as well. It'll take me about a week to get the fundamentals for Spanish put together, and then we can rock and roll from there. And then, like I've mentioned with others, the next language will be the Russian language, because Joel and I are talking. We've got devs working on crypto and digital wallets, and I need the Russian language. So that'll come after the Spanish. But that's an update on the languages, folks. They're in the works.
I feel shame, and I should be in the penalty box right now.
Wow.
I'm a horrible CEO.
What?
I kept promising people I'm going to stop using the damn word matrix and start using the word binary.
Shame on
Oh,
you.
President, shame on me. I know.
Shame on you.
My apology, guys.
Your phone must be blowing up. Your phone
Sorry
must be
to
blowing up.
Ann and Christian and Tammy and everybody else who keeps telling you, Joel, it's not a matrix, it's a binary. I know.
Sorry, folks. I'll work on them. I'll
Keep
work
working
on them.
you. So thank you for that, Joe. I'm not
There
sure
you go,
if
Mr.
find the
Mark
matrix.
Shaman.
You're absolutely right, because there is no matrix. It's a binary. Okay. So let me just explain that for a second, guys. With a matrix, you get paid on levels. So there's a finite amount that you can be paid. Okay. Sometimes there's a 2x10 or a 2x12, meaning after 12 levels, you never make any money. With a binary, you get paid on volume, means you get paid to infinity. Okay. So in my humble opinion, I love binaries better because I don't want to be cut off. If I have somebody on my level 12 and they build a huge team, I don't get paid. I don't get a penny. With a binary, I could have people on level 3,000, but it doesn't matter. It's the same as my level 1. Company get paid? We get paid on sales volume, not sales level. How do you guys get paid? You get paid on sales volume, not levels. And that's why it's a better pay plan, in my humble opinion. Not that there's anything wrong with a matrix. It's just that A lot of leaders don't like matrices for the example I just gave. You end up with somebody level 10, 11, 12. Guess what? They could be one of the biggest heavy hitters in the world, and you don't get paid a penny. You're laughing at something, so put that comment in there.
No,
Mike.
no. I just laughing at the whole Matrix thing, you know.
So my apologies, guys. It's like stuck in my head. I'm really sorry.
What makes a cycle in the
Positive.
Matrix, Joel? What makes a cycle in the Matrix?
Oh, 4 and 2. We're not here to talk about the money so much right now, guys, because we're here to talk about, because I'll say it again and again and again, and I'll fall on the sword about this. The only reason we've been in business for 25 years is because people love our products and services. Many other companies who failed, they do really well at first because there's good money to be made. But guess what? Eventually, as a company matures, there has to be customers. Okay. There's no business in the world, brick and mortar, e-commerce, network marketing, it doesn't matter. No business survives without customers. And you acquire customers by having an amazing product.
Exactly. They go hand in
Understand
hand.
that, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Understand that. So whether it takes us a year to get to 1 million people or 5 years to get to 500 million people, Dropbox proved the model. 700 million users with no business opportunity attached. We're at 22,000 users and change with an amazing 75% payout attached. Okay. And again, tell me two things that are very unique. One, we're the only company doing this in a network marketing fashion. There's a couple of competitors, Dropbox, Google Drive. By the way, a lot of people hate Google Drive and iCloud because they know that they scan your files and they scan your data. We do
Well,
not.
that's coming out more and more, and they're not the only ones that are, getting pinned on the rack here. A lot of these storage companies now, it's been brought public that the data is not so private. It could be secure as as a doornail for sure, but they have the ability to unfortunately scan and rip through people's material, which it's not cool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And so the other thing, guys, very unique in that sense. Okay. And this is an emerging trend where people need it. Okay. I was talking to one of our Filipino leaders. They're building a massive data center in the Philippines because there's a need for cloud storage. I said, great. That data center is going to take a couple years to build. Let's go get the whole market now. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? There's data centers being built just centered around cloud storage because it's becoming a need in the marketplace. Okay. So again, you can go get 2 gigabytes for free. You can go get 5 gigabytes for free. But if you got 64 gigabytes on your phone and 500 gigabytes on your computer, how much of it can you back up? And by the way, it's not automated in that sense. Okay. Google Drive doesn't have the automated tools to set and forget, and it's done for you. The free version of Dropbox gives you only 2 gigs of space, and the tools are not automated. Like Richard just said, data is the new oil. It absolutely is, guys. Like truly. Okay. The last thing I want to say, and we'll call it a night because we're an hour again already. Where can you find so much with a 75% payout on a trend that's happening anyway for less than $10 a month? There's no upsells. Yes, let me rephrase that. There are upsells. If you want 2 terabytes of more space, it's $99 one time. Not too many people take that because they realize how much 6 terabytes is. The other upsells is if you want us to write some personalized emails for you because you're scared to death, we do that as well. But there's absolutely nothing more than the $9.97 per month to be successful with this amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity. Okay. So the last thing I want to say, guys, before everybody else gets into the binary, thank you, Joel.
Yeah.
Join the team here. So let me come back to my presentation here and ask yourself one question, folks. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month? Everything. Everything. Go to God Backup Live and join the team right now. It's backed by risk-free 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee, and a matrix. Doesn't have unlimited forks. I'm putting this in my desk, Michael, and you're not stealing it. You're not stealing the fork.
It's yours, brother. It's yours.
Thank you.
It's yours.
So if you want your exclusive Got Backup fork, guys, they're coming. Howard,
Actually, I don't know if you saw that yesterday, Joel. There's another Italian team that is doing fairly well. Joel and I hopped on the Italian call a couple of weeks ago, and there was like 117 wound up Italians, and yeah, they were pulling out their forks. But Tanya and Mara did another Italian call yesterday, Joel, and Mara she wants an engraved knife because apparently in northern Italy, where she's from, she eats a lot of sausage.
you gotta have a knife. You can't eat a sausage with a fork.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this webinar. I hope it was lighthearted for you. I hope it was educational for you because, again, without a great product, you don't have an opportunity. And that's the only reason we've been in business. You guys have all seen it. Things come and go. What sustains, because again, let me say this one last time. There's no company on the planet, brick and mortar, e-commerce, network marketing, who do not survive without having customers. Why is Amway survived for 55 or 60 or whatever years? They undoubtedly have amazing products. Why? And let me say this, any network marketing company that lasts more than 5 years, why? They have amazing products, which attracts amazing customers. Okay?
Exactly.
And we've had amazing digital products for a very long time, and that's why we're here. So listen, said enough. Love you guys very much. Thank you to our leaders.
Call. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you to our guests.
6 billion of these folks. So there's truly no excuse. Everyone protects the outside. No one protects the inside, or very little. It's not selling. You're helping. But God bless. Thanks everyone for joining us. Get ramped up. Get ready for Mark Seamus's call on Friday. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Great call, Joel. Awesome job.
You. Guys, go to God Backup Live. Join the team today. 30-day, no question asked. Truly love you guys very much. Couldn't do this without any of you, even our guests on here. Without our guests, we wouldn't be making new sales. So join the team today. We'll make you a huge success out of this. Have an amazing night, guys.
Take care, folks.
And we'll see you Friday. Bye for now.